Hello guys, welcome to today's live execution. So we have here 24 which took liquidity and we have here 30 which took liquidity. So I expect the price to move higher. So we will wait for some PD arrays to get in because the order flow is bearish. I want to see more confirmation before I engage. So I want to see this go to 47.50, which is obvious. Okay. So we'll take one contract here, and anyways, if we come back into these order blocks, we can buy. Okay, so one more contract activated. SL is somewhere here. So we'll take the first partial here. When I look at 27-minute, it's all these liquidities taken. So we have here 59, we have here 3, we have the 24 and 30. So this is like clearly the end of the algo. Okay, that's why you can expect a big move. Can put our SL a little bit higher. I don't care. We have only 2 contracts, so we will exit somewhere there, or the time should be 40, 47, 48 is where I would exit. Okay, so add one more in this order block. So we can keep adding in these order blocks if the price retraces and until we hit our 47. Okay, so we can even push our SL. So we have this gap open if at all it wants to come down. So we'll add one more contract here if it comes and hits the order block. And this is market open, so it's not market replay like some people are saying. This is also paper trading, so I don't have to hide it. The reason why I do paper trade on YouTube is because I live in India and here it's not legal to trade US futures. Okay. So I can't show trades on the funded accounts or evaluation. So it doesn't mean that all my trades are perfect and I don't blow accounts or I'm making millions of profit. No. Okay. All I'm showing is that there is a setup with time which tells you it follows a sequence, and I want to show you live how that sequence should be studied and implemented. Now, most of the times in hindsight chart, when I do analysis, I can easily say, okay, 23 is here, 30 is here. You can buy. But imagine trying to buy here, you're going to burn your account, right? Now, it looks like I bought here, which is like chasing the price. Normally, people don't do that, right? But with the time sequence, once this low is created, then I know, okay, the minimum it should go is to 50, 46, 47. So I know I have plenty of time window to catch up. So this is what you learn in this execution video. It's not that how much money I make or how much accounts that I blow. And I'll be very honest with you, right? And that is the reason I don't do prop firm affiliations or anything, because I know even if you know the concepts, it's not so easy to pass the prop firm evaluations. Okay, because not only the emotions will come into picture, for which the mentorship is not there, right? I'm not going to teach you how to control your emotions and all that. That should be either you should subscribe to something else or you should work on it on your own, like how to size up, how to size down. These things I can teach you with the time-based setup. Okay. So I'm being very transparent here. I cannot or I don't want to show you the evaluations or prop firms is because it's not legal to trade that for me. And I'm not an anonymous guy. I my name, everybody knows my name and where I live. So I don't want to get myself into trouble. So you can think, okay, I paper trade, and but why do you waste time, right, by watching this video? You think there is something that you can learn from here and apply it to your trading strategy. Okay. Even in my mentorship, I teach the same thing. I'm not going to tell them, okay, you have to learn a totally new thing. It's all about executing at the right time. So say if you wanted to buy here because as I showed you the 27-minute time frame, it cleared all these sell side. So at what time you should click the button? That's all this mentorship teaches. Okay, 15:30. Why this exact time? It's because it's coming from 23, 24, 24 to 30. So that's why you can do it, or else you can add it in once you buy. If there is a 34 gap, you can buy there, or 35 order block, you can buy there, because by definition, CE time should show you the direction. So when I watch ICT or even Hopi Plaka, who's my mentor, I have never looked at whether they make money through trading or not. And even I have paid Hopi Plaka and I've never asked him whether he executes the trade, because all I need is the ideas. And some of you cannot afford the mentorship or don't want to, or you don't trust it, which is fine because this industry is like that. I myself wouldn't trust a lot of people who show PNLs and all that. So I'm not asking you to uh, like believe me blindly. But why I like Hopi Plaka's concept is not because he showed me his PNL or anything. Whatever he teaches, I can see it on the chart. Okay, that's why I believe him. Even with ICT, the same thing. I look at this FVG, I look at this order block. So in the up move, the down close candles are supporting. So these are all really good strategies that I can implement, right? Or the clues that he's giving. And in Hopi Plakas, he gave us the algo path, and that is where price is stopping right at the tops and lows, which means that I also see the same thing on the chart. It's not only Hopi Plaka who can do this, correct? So that's why he's my mentor and I trust him. And it doesn't matter whether he makes million in a day or he doesn't even make any, okay? Because that doesn't put food on my table, okay? And this is also I'm not doing running any ads here, so it's not like I have to create content to make money out of YouTube. So I'm not doing that. The second thing is no prop firm affiliates or anything, because a lot of people who do live YouTube streams and everything, they have the motive of running the affiliate, right? A lot of people do it, and that's a side income for them. Now, for me, the mentorship is the only side income that I have, but that is because I dedicate my time, and that is the value that I've given for my time. That's it. Otherwise, if people don't trust or they think the same results cannot be replicated, then they're free to learn from this content for which I'm not making any money. Okay. So don't stress on things that are not relevant, right? Like why paper trading, why not prop firms? And you can doubt me all you want because it's your money. So you have to spend it wisely, right? You cannot just spend $350 uh, and trust a stranger on the internet. As I said, I wouldn't do myself the same thing. But this is also a concept that is not taught by anyone. Okay, and figured it out from the scratch using Hopi Plaka's algo path. Okay, so I treat it as like it's my work or it's my baby, and I want to protect it and I want to share it with those who are interested. So I take your feedback or a thing. I used to reply to a lot of people, but if you keep asking the same questions, then I don't have the answers, right? Either you learn from it and don't worry whether I make money from trading or not, because the concepts are free here, and all the beginner series, all the clues, and whatever questions that you have in the comments, I answer them sincerely. But hand holding or spoon feeding, that I cannot do unless you join the mentorship. But again, that is a individual's choice, no force at all. Okay. All right. So hope I answered everything. Now, so I said 40, 46, 47 is where I want to look at it, but price stopped at 44. Okay, that is the mirror of this 29. Okay, so that's also a bit dangerous. So we can cut our trade here rather than giving back uh, the whole whatever that we made, right? So I'll cut it here. Now what the market is telling you is it's the same thing. So the same 30 is printing here. Okay, which means what? So earlier we were looking at 47.50 to provide us support, I mean resistance. Now the same concept, it will be now here. So around 1550, which is the CE number, or 51, we can long. So there's no liquidity here. There is still this 36 gap that can help us. Otherwise, there is no relationship to 30 to 44, right? It has to be a mirror. But we were able to capture around 150 points, right, until two contracts. Now this 1549 is also 34 when subtracted. It's also creating a gap right where the 36 gap is. Okay, so we can also use a CE of this gap to go short. Okay, so note down these ideas and try to implement into your strategy. You don't have to join the mentorship to learn these concepts. Okay, so these concepts are not taught anywhere else, right? And that's why I make it my job to share it on YouTube. And if it kind of inspires or convinces someone to join the mentorship, then my work is a little bit worth it, right? If nobody comments or nobody likes the videos or subscribes, then it's just waste of time. Then all I can think is, okay, people maybe they don't find value in it, okay, and I can do something else with my time, right? So as long as people are interested in this and they are learning from it, because I totally understand. Even I was not able to afford Hopi's mentorship, which was just 150 euros at that time. And when I joined as well, it was very tough for me because when I read the book, it was so complicated. I didn't understand anything. So we'll enter one contract here. We'll put our SL somewhere here because the way this candle displaced, I'm not comfortable in longing or adding one more contract. So if it has to work, it has to now or else we completely reverse this move. So it's in this 35 gap where initially price had taken support. So we just came back to take this low. Now we are going higher. So nothing changed for us. We're still 23.35 or 23.29, and 47.50 should have given us resistance, but it gave support, which means we are in a continuation model. So I'd expect this to go until at least take this high. So we'll put our stop loss somewhere here. Okay, now we are safe. We moved out. We bring it in a little bit. So since I'm only at one contract, I'll take at 56 because that is also a mitigation time like 47, 50, 53, 56. So I don't want it to come crashing down. The entry should have been a little bit better. I should have waited until it takes this low, but whatever, it doesn't matter. So around 71 points. So around 140 plus 70, which is around 200 handles with proper logic. Why this low is protected? Because this is the end of the algo, which means what? We were selling and market said, I'm done selling, now I'll buy. So this is a gap of 1548, which is 35, and look at how it respects the 35, the 50%, right? So even with such ideas, you can incorporate to your current strategy, and you could have sold this even if you don't want to look at all these algo path numbers. So if we retrace a bit, I will short, and I think this will go until the new hour. Since the high is 43, I think it will go till 1607. Okay, so let's experiment. So you can even chase price, and we'll add one more here. if it retraces. But I think we're going for sure here. Okay, so all it did is 29, it flipped on the resistance side by putting a high at 1544. So which means our expectation, what we had on the longs, it's now on the bearish side. Now this is all our playground. Okay, so when you say where to put SL, so SL should be always your idea invalidation point. It's not PNL point. So you should think all these FVGs can provide me resistance. So my SL should be above that. But I know which is too big. But that's where you manage, either doing micros or just going with one contract and take the loss if it reverses. It can do 58 to 3 to 7, but I think the direction is lower. Now, without the time, you would expect actually the market to go all the way here. That this is the consolidation that brought the price down, right? Why would you exit right here? And if you look at some of the traders who trade with time, they would normally get in here at 44. You can go and observe whoever post this uh, sell trade, and it is also not a macro time. Macro time starts at 9:50, right? But why this 9:44? Even in EST, because 9:44 is 35 when you subtract. So in Zurich, it gives us 29. Okay. So most of the trades from the so-called time traders will be around this itself, 29.35. But they don't admit that it is because of Goldbach, because they'll come up with their own theories. But I wholeheartedly give credit to Hopi Plaka, because he's the true owner or the true wizard who cracked the market. Okay, so we are closer to 1602. So we want to wait until 1607. If 1607 prints in the high, we continue the shorts. There is no way why the price would stop here, right? Because there is this FVG, this FVG. I don't know anything that might help us on the daily chart, but the 1 minute time frame is what is all you need to learn how the market navigates. So this is like we are challenging the market that unless it puts a 1607 low, it won't go for the highs. Okay, so that's when you know this market is coded with an algorithm. Otherwise, it's just now chopping. Okay, why won't 58 go here? Because as per the path, 41 should go to 3 or 7. And since CE shows us the direction, we want CE to print in the low. If it prints in the high, which means continuation. Just baiting the buyers who will long here. It's going to dump. Now its job is done at this FVG. Once it filled, this FVG is filled. So it doesn't have any pending jobs, but it's going to react at the right time. Right? So we can average our position by clicking one more contract here. Now, trading is a patience game, right? So those who have mastered patience, they will wait until 6 or 7 to actually get into the trade. People who are a little bit impulsive like me, where I know it's going to work out, but still I'll be a little bit early to the trade. Okay, that's my weakness. And like that, you guys also will have some strengths and weaknesses. Slowly start taking off the contracts. So it's perfect, right? So then you know this is how the algorithm moves. A lot of people panic, but those should either develop really good patience to wait, or else suffer the drawdown a bit. Can't do much about it. This is another 120 handles if it comes there. Now we put SL here so that we don't lose anything. So now it took a liquidity, and if it creates a low, think how the low is. It's going to be 7, 8 and 8, 9 and 10 will be the part of the swing low. So now it can go higher because now the algorithm is allowed. The path is met from 43 to 8. Okay, so I'll cut it here and we can lock. So our SL is here. It's too big, but we can't do much. Maybe I spoke a little bit too soon. Maybe it just wants to consolidate in the wick before going higher. But from a concept perspective, it's not wrong. The same thing why I waited for this 7 shot. The same thing here, 8 made a low here, which means 8 is just plus 1 of 7, which means the CE is still here. It's the same concept like here, 29 mirror 29, 7. It's not a mirror, but it's the immediate number. Okay. So now we expect it to go all the way here. Now these small tricks nobody will teach you. Everybody will show trades that they took here and they got out here. But what keeps your account alive is these small scalps. Okay. Because then you don't have to worry about always getting into the big trades. We just match two path and trade 59 to 7. Perfect. So this should minimum go until 1723. is a path from 8. So now no idea why would it stop here at 1613 though, because it didn't take any liquidity. This could be a CE timed gap like 8, and that's why it is bearish. But anyways, if we lose out, we lose out. Okay, we followed the process, and if my SL is hit, it's hit. This is also one of the reasons where pushing your SL is also not the right idea, because your entire long idea is based on this 8-9 candle low to hold. So if you push it a little bit higher when the up move began, you would be stopped out. But did your idea fail? No, right? So although, yeah, this sucks because okay, you're taking 1.3k loss, but the trade is still on until your idea fails. It could still reverse from here. Okay, so this should go to 23, which is very close, another 4 minutes. So if we are above and in green at around 23, I'll cut it. Okay. Still have 3 minutes. Now, even if it takes this liquidity, I should be out. Okay. So it would be like a break even kind of a trade. So what could have been improved is the entry, right? You always know the rejection block gives you the entries. So I'll cut it here because we are very close to 22, 23. But you see the power of time, right? It's not going to get broken unless we have the right path. Only the mirror images can bring the price down, or else the algo path. Okay, the 7 held like a rock, or 8, and while this is doing, you're always afraid, right? Your entry is never going to be perfect. It's going to be an ugly trade, but we can definitely better it by trying to get into this wick. Maybe a 50% of this wick was a better entry, right? It's beautiful. So that's a learning for me. So we didn't lose any trade, although we were in drawdown. So 3 trades, all 3 are winners. Okay, and you see the power of algo paths. If this is something you want to learn, you're always welcome to join the Discord or even watch the free content here. Okay, I'll talk to you tomorrow again. Until then, take care. Bye bye.